I was thinking we should go for a run around Vurhonga today because, well, for one, I actually shot something pretty cool on Zaggy's Sunday stream, so I wanted to get that in a video, and it was here on Vurhonga, so that at least makes sense. And I don't think I'll put it in the title, so those of you that don't know about it can have at least a little bit of surprise. And yeah, also during my Monday stream, I found out that blonde lions exist. I didn't even know that, so if we could find something like that, that would be pretty neat. Dang it. I might go kill that just in the interest of getting a respawn, but that might be a 5.
Worst part about not being subbed is the ads. Well, don't even worry about that anymore. Subs get ads too.
We're all bad.
Yeah.
I found it.
Dead. Nice.
I think I'm just going to use the 338.
Who's dead?
Stop hiding behind stuff. It's dead. Nice. You know what? That'll actually be a halfway... That's not a blonde, is it? Is that the sun? I swear. If that's a blonde, I'm going to lose my mind. But I think the sun was just hitting it that way. But yeah, that'll be a nice check. That way we'll get the full score out of that springbuck. I really don't know. I think the blondes are lighter colored than that. The main... I'm trying to remember what the screenshot I saw looked like, but I seem to remember the main matching the body pretty closely, and I don't think this actually had that, but... Can I see him? Nah, he's normal. Okay. That would have been ridiculous starting off with that. This is going to happen so often now as well. Just because I'm aware of the existence of blonde lions. I'm going to always think they're that, but we have consec, so we are going to be set to hopefully get like a 930s or so springbuck. Wouldn't be Vurhonga without charging Cape Buffalo. We'll have a whole hunt done before we find the springbuck at this rate. That's a gold, though. We'll take those. That's the one. Alright. So he is just a 4. But we'll take him. Might even throw that on the wall. Do I have room for more springbuck? I'm not sure, but he's got the same horns as a small 5, so might as well taxidermize him. I've been talking about maybe having a map-specific trophy lodge for each map, so if he doesn't go in the main one, he'll probably go in that. Not a bad start to a hunt, though. Had 2 minor heart attacks when I saw his track and then thought that lion might have been a blonde, but yeah, not too bad. 928. I didn't taxidermize him. What am I doing? Should I go do that? Bah. We'll leave without him. Ooh. Yeah. That's a level 5 male. I'm a little less in dire need of a diamond male these days, but this is a pretty dang good start. I thought it was a nice little bonus to be able to have that albino jackal in here, in case I didn't find much of anything, but that's not really seeming to be a problem. Tell you what, that's pretty doable, though. If he does that, I guess I'll just take a spinal cord shot, because that's what I always seem to do. Is there one of those pigs around here? 4 I can check. I mean, I literally just did one, but fast traveling is always a risk. I think that'll take care of that. I did see one of his tracks down here. Ah, that'll be it. Well, that's not even going to be close. That's probably smaller than the springbuck, and that one wasn't even max level. I actually don't know why I just ran right by him to do a can check. I know he's not even going to be close. He's probably 920s at best, I would think. 925, somewhere in that area. Maybe not even. 233 is not up there. Yeah, 916. That's like the smallest level 5 male I've had. He's got the horns, though, so I suppose I'll have him in the place where the springbuck was supposed to be, the map-specific lodge. For a second there, I kind of thought that might have been a little bigger, but I think we'll probably just take that guy. Or he can turn his head to the side and avoid my brain shot. Did I get him there? Yeah, we did. Completely just ruined integrity, and that's something I'd still like to know. I wouldn't imagine that messing up the shot on something would affect how large or small it respawns. I guess it could, but I think it would actually go off the level. Yep. That kind of failed. I do not think that could be a diamond. I didn't even think that was a level 4. Of course, the ones that I actually have had make diamond, usually the ones I don't think are, but I am fairly confident that's like a 890. That doesn't look big at all to me. There was a springbuck in there. Okay, that one's not even worth worrying about, but would probably make sense after we're getting several, like, near or max level animals that something like that would show up, and that would be the one that would make diamond. That's barely a level 4. But, respawns, I guess. I just saw in Discord literally yesterday that level 4 Gemsbuck can actually make 1,000 females. I thought that was only level 5, so there's that information to take into account when you're randomly shooting Gemsbuck. Is that a gold? I think it is. It definitely is, and it's a 3. I don't think it's a very big 3, so it's probably not much of an improvement over what I have, but I think it's an improvement. This is a interesting hunt. It's so weird how this can happen. I mean, the last thing I did on this map was missions, so I guess I did shoot a lot of stuff for respawns, but I can go out and hunt for hours and not really kill anything interesting, and I mean, we haven't had any diamonds this hunt, but just like a lot of really quality animals with, I don't know, a little over an hour. It's insane. I figured they'd come back. I don't think that's gonna make, like, I don't think it's gonna be a gold rating. It might actually be at least a little bit physically bigger than the one I have. They're cool to see, though. That's something I'd love to get a diamond of. A diamond gold Gemsbuck, and I've seen one of those posted, actually, in Zaggy's Facebook group, so it can happen. God, that would be awesome. Having just the huge horns. But we'll take that there. Actually got double lungs, so if that is big enough for a gold, we can get the full trophy out of it. That's kind of unfortunate. Doesn't look that good the way it landed, but that is a gold. Just barely. Sweet. I think that is physically bigger than the ones I have. Like, noticeably. I'm gonna, when we go in the trophy lodge, I'm going to try to pay attention to that. I would think there'd be a noticeable difference. This hunt's honestly already gone better than I thought it would, but I was just thinking, I want to try something. So, I think I've shown this on the stream. This tent down here is by far my favorite scrub air spot. There are so many, and the reason I have the tent here is I can spawn here, run up this hill. A lot of times they'll run down, and then I just sit up there and watch them down in this field. But I'm thinking, if I bring a tripod with me, don't need these, I can probably clear hunting pressure without causing too much down here, because that used to be the problem. I'd shoot like 20 rabbits and then the zone's gone. But one thing that happens is with the tripods and tree stands, you don't add much hunting pressure to the map, but you delete hunting pressure from other places at the same rate that you would if you were just hunting from the ground. So this might be the best way to clear hunting pressure on this map, and the rabbits might not be here yet. I did just change the time, but I'm pretty sure if I wait here a little bit, they're going to be kind of just everywhere down here. Got one over there. So I'm going to shoot that, just because it's hopping around. This is the spot that I got my 1,000. It was exactly that. I spawned at the tent, ran up here, spooked them past me, but you see, they're running around everywhere down here. Tons of wabbits, so I don't know if I'll show me shooting them all. I mean, plan is to shoot a bunch of them anyway, but point is, I can blast a bunch of rabbits, and because I'm using the tripod, I'm not gonna cause much hunting pressure, and I can probably clear pretty much everything off the entire map if I spend a little bit of time. That's actually a gray or something. We'll take that one too. And I think we'll actually wrap it up with that. So I did count. We got 12. This will be the 13th. And you can see there's still more running around down there. There's warning calls. There could be more of them. But I did get their zone. It's, I think, 9:30. Yeah, 9:30 to 12:30 resting, so that's the time frame if you want to do it. You can see where my tent is if you want to set this up. That's the big picture, but it's so good for clearing pressure. I mean, nearly all gone. And without deleting a single zone. And this actually is a decent spot. I've got some Gemsbuck and Kudu that'll feed in the general area. So you don't really want to delete zones. And that's even a gold gray, so pretty good way to end. So let's go and take a look at that Gemsbuck. So that's the current one. I think it's definitely bigger. Maybe. I'm actually not sure. I mean, that's what Trurex is meant to fix, but now that I'm looking at it, I do not think I had any more room for Springbuck, so lucked out on that. And here's our Jackal, which I've got a couple of albinos in this room. We got the Springbuck, got the Wildebeest. The Lion is right out there. The weird thing about Jackal is they're a lot less bright white looking. Almost like a pale white, but I like it. That's really cool. I hadn't had a rare Jackal in all the time playing Vurhonga. Hadn't had a rare Coyote till just the other day. Lots of cool rares. But anyway, I think that's going to do it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.